Welcome to my DVD collection, part 1. This is literally a video that I wanted to do as minimal possible editing as possible. A lot of possibles there. But I want to do this for a long time, and I feel like it's finally the time to do this, but it's go through my DVD collection. I don't have the space right now to display my whole collection, but I definitely do want the space eventually, and I definitely want to be able to showcase it all eventually as well. Right now in my room I've got 2 shelves that are double layered with DVDs. There's more behind here. This top layer here that's not double layered, because these are like the Blu-rays, the Criterions, the expensive ones, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, that's basically the thought that I have right now. But yeah, wanted to go through my DVDs for the longest time now. Part 2 is going to be looking at the ones that I have stored away in a box, so we're not going to be getting them out today, but that's what the plan is for today. So I thought I'd start off with the top layer and work my way down, and then basically even work my way across. But yeah, let's go. So the top one, and I'll start off with my most expensive one, is the Wong Kar-wai, The World of Wong Kar-wai. It is the most expensive one here. It's worth like 150 brand new. I got it for my 21st birthday as a present. Was really surprised to have gotten this really special present from a special person. And yeah, it's one of my beloved things. It's got 4K restored Wong Kar-wai films. You know, a lot, like I think there's 7 of them in here. But yeah, I'm gonna move out the way because I don't want to cover in the rest. Then we've got one that doesn't fit, is my first ever Criterion. It's Desert Hearts. That's a film by Donna Ditch. So yeah, love this film. Couldn't recommend it enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna open them all, but because it's my first one and stuff, I really don't regret it. And it's definitely a film that needed a restoration, because I think it's otherwise quite hard to find, but probably not as well. Let's get these out the way. It's my top. It's my top layer. It's my top layer. It's all of my on Blu-ray Twilight films. I've got Twilight as well in here. Or is it? Come out, you bastard. Yeah. I've got the Twilight right here. These were all in Poundland at one point, got them all for £2. I do have these on DVDs that you'll probably eventually see, but this is such a guilty pleasure of a watch, like I can't even complain too much. I'm gonna put them back after I go through the other top layers. Then we've got Asteroid City. I went to see this in the cinema, really liked it. I have an edition from Grind as well, and I've got the script book as well for it. I really do like this film. It's actually thinner than the other Blu-rays that I have. I don't know if that's a new thing or so, because it's probably the newest one in my collection. It's a recycled case, so maybe that's why. Then we've got a film I've actually haven't seen, again just picked up from Poundland. It's Independence Day, the second one I think, or like the spin-off. Yeah, I want to see it. Might eventually watch it, hopefully. A favourite classic from my childhood though, that I got used, it's Independence Day. It's got this disgusting thing, might get it off eventually. Love this film so much. Yeah, it says PlayStation 3, but you can play on the game console. It's really weird, but I really do. There's a ton of, like, obviously Blu-rays just have a ton of features to them. Next is film The Fifth Element. I do have this also on DVD, a more special edition, but I got this because I think this is a very underrated movie. More people need to see it. Next is a film called The Aftermath. Alexander Skarsgård and Keira Knightley. The film's not what you think. The ending's terrible. I didn't like it, but thought I'd have it in my collection anyways. There are some good bits to it, but not the whole way through. Next we have a childhood classic of mine, which is Superman Returns. Genuinely just like the best Superman film. I will argue to the end of the earth why I love this film so much, but I knew I had to have it on Blu-ray. Lex Luthor, best one. A classic from like the golden age of Hollywood that I have, Some Like It Hot, with Marilyn Monroe. Really, really funny film if you haven't seen it yet. I mean, it's kind of a timeless, because I feel like even people from today, you could watch it and you will still enjoy it. Sorry that if I keep looking over here, it's where like the viewfinder is kind of hard to like not look there. Next we have is by far Meryl Streep. One of Meryl Streep's best performances, Sophie's Choice. Really, really good performance from her. I've watched it only once, but yeah, when I saw that I don't know where I got this from. I don't remember. At this point, I'm like, I don't know. A film I know I got from Amazon, which is basically like sort of like a, Studio Ghibli, based on Studio Ghibli, like sort of style, like Mirai. Very sort of, I don't know. It's a good film. I do recommend if you haven't watched it yet. But yeah. Then we have the Batman Blu-ray anthology, which is like all the Batman films from 1989 to 1997. Yeah, they kind of come in like this. My favorite one, by the way, is totally Batman Returns. Tim Burton, Michelle Pfeiffer. Do I need to say any more? That's my favorite one. But me and my brother binge watched all these when I got this first originally, and I'm glad to have it. Wasn't a big fan of the first one. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people are. Batman Returns, as I said, by far the best one. An underrated film, kind of. Chappie. Everyone talks about District 9, and District 9 is great. Better than Chappie, but Chappie, it deserves its own little, kind of like, I would say, appreciation. Oh shit, I almost bought this the other day because I didn't think I had it. Oh my god, I was in CEX and I almost bought this thinking, I don't have it, I should get it. I have it right here. Watched this in my second year of university. When we were, I think, it was the third year of university. We were studying sound or soundtracks, either one of them. Sandra Bullock, George Clooney, space. It's a good film. It's a good film. Okay, gonna go from Blu-rays to Criterion. So, Interstellar special edition. You got a little booklet in here. Not gonna go into it, but yeah, you get like a little booklet in here of like the stuff, and then you got the 2 Blu-rays. I bought this as soon as I saw it in the cinema. Not in 2014. It was last year because they were replaying it. I can put these back. I need to put them on the floor. Next, first ever film I bought on Blu-ray, Annihilation. Saw it, loved it. Saw it on Amazon for fairly cheap. Picked it up. Great film. Great film, great ending. It's a good film, great ending. Ooh, one of my favorite films, Ex Machina. This film is, if you haven't seen it yet, you need to see it. It's great. Next, really underrated film, 10 Cloverfield Lane. Really great film. I actually need to rewatch it. Watched it once. I want to see it again. We already saw Twilight. District 9, Speak of the Devil. First year of university, had to study this film for story bases, or sort of the how films that have a mockumentary style to them but also not a mockumentary style work. It's a great film. I'm really glad they remade it from a short film into its own film. Again, it doesn't get the appreciation that I think this film should get. Oh, here it is. Just an absolute, one of my favorite films of all time. If anyone tells me they don't like this film, I have a bajillion reasons of like why you don't like this film, but this is cinema, this is art. I don't care. This is art. And I feel like bilingual people have a totally different appreciation for this film that people who aren't bilingual will have. And that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to make this film about spoilers. A dark horse of a film that I didn't expect to like as much as I liked, Milena. This Italian film, is, I think I have it on DVD, might be wrong about that, but this film, just, I don't know, it's something that I just didn't expect. What's the actress's name? Oh my god. Milena. Yeah, it's a film you need to see. What's the actress's name? She is like, I just, let's see, I need you to, can you focus? Yeah, her. Yeah, there's just that, what a film. What a film. A film I got for my birthday, for my 21st birthday. Sorry about that. The Quiet Girl. Genuinely the best Irish film I've seen to date. By the time you're watching it, maybe there's a different one, but this one, just completely different. Like the slowest start, the middle start, but by the end, this film genuinely just cry, tears. Next, a film that a lot of people, if you've seen it, will be like, this is a weird film. The Lobster, really cool cover, because it's, let's see if I can, so yeah, really cool sort of slipcover. Got this new, watched it only once, but really great film. We're gonna be here a while. I love blabbing about this. Next, The Lighthouse. Thought it was cool because it's black and usually Blu-rays are blue. Haven't seen it yet. I will see it. I will. I don't know why I bought this. Born Yesterday. I had this back in 2017, 18. I was literally watching all old films, the gold age of cinema, the golden era of cinema, like, was really just, and this was one of them. Surprisingly a good film. Picked this up because I thought I just wanted to. Actually, it's come with a booklet. It's kind of cool. Yeah, no, it's, oh, it has a reversible cover. I'm gonna do the thing because I love stuff like this. I love it, like, so much. But I think this is what maybe it originally looked like. This is, I'm gonna keep it actually, this one is a bit more fun. Yeah, but it's like a surprisingly good film. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce this because I'm not German. German film, but primarily the first sort of queer lesbian like storyline or character in cinema ever. That's why I picked it up. I think I started watching it, never actually finished it. I know I'm a disgrace. It comes with a booklet, essays, the Blu-ray. Is it the Blu-ray and the... Yeah, so it comes with a Blu-ray and a DVD, which I love when they do that, because I'm like, thank God, because sometimes you don't have one or the other available. Film, that says, Old Boy, yeah. Everyone goes about Old Boy. I think it's great. It also has a reversible cover. Yo, let's get this. I love this kind of stuff. Oh, so the other side's like a Korean one. Okay, we'll go. I'll pop it in because, you know, it's nice to change stuff up. I bought this a few years ago as well. I remember. I think I bought it alongside actually Born Yesterday. There's the Korean one. I'm gonna keep it at that. But yeah, really big twist at the end is all I'm gonna say. One of the best rom-coms ever. It happened last night with Clark Gable, Claudette Colbert. Just really funny. I think again it's kind of like Some Like It Hot. Next is Rita Hayworth, What a Woman in Gilda. This is a great like gangster film, but what's even better, and I'm gonna show you this, is that this package comes with a poster of Rita Hayworth. Oh yes, look at that, amazing. Shawshank Redemption, anyone? Not a spoiler, but oh, Put the Blame on Mimboy as well as such a good song. I'm not even sorry. Next is a musical that not enough people talk about, not enough people know about. It's a Polish film called The Lure, and it's basically a really messed up telling of the Little Mermaid, essentially. I was really surprised at this film. More people need to see this. Please go watch it if you're a fan of musical. If you're a fan of art, if you're a fan of cinema, this you need to watch. I don't care. A lot of people have this thing against musicals being like, musicals are dumb. Musicals are just a different way to tell a story, and if you can't appreciate that because you think musicals are very, I don't know, kind of like, I don't know, but yeah. The Age of Innocence, okay, watched it once, barely remember it. Love the cover, bought it. Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer as well. Okay, another film, Death of Venice. I had a reason for buying this, don't really remember why now. I think it was the history behind the main actor in this film. It was quite like a blow-up thing of like the most beautiful boy in the world or something. What are you doing here? Get down. Get down. Don't be at that. Don't be at that. Next, £25, but Persona, DVD, book, like a whole thing. I don't really want to get it out, but if you haven't seen Persona, it's one of those, again, it's one of those films that if you go to any sort of film school or anything, it's gonna be like, have you seen Persona? Have you seen Persona though? It's a good one. Definitely not overrated. Next, a classic, because I love zombie films. Classic, clearly zombie film. Haven't seen it. I picked it up. It was on offer. It's a Criterion one. You know, there. That's all I got to say for this one. Next, one of the most beautifully shot films ever. Beau Travail, or Travail. Yeah, Travail. Beau Travail. What a film. What a film. And it's beautiful. Some will say it's boring, snooze fest, but those are the people that can't appreciate films like this. This is such a beautiful film. It's one of those films I feel like I could just kind of relax and watch. Like, once you've seen it once, you're like, I know where this is going, but it's just like the cinematography is the primary thing here. And last but not least, in this, we've got very funny comedy from the golden age of Hollywood, Bringing Up Baby, with Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant. One of Cary Grant's best performances, if not the best actually. Really funny. And that's saying something, because I watched this in 2018. Like, the fact that humor was able to be transferred through that many decades, I think that's good comedy right there. Okay, so that's all my Blu-ray, well, all my Blu-rays that I've stored out here. And now we're going to move on to the second layer. Quickly though, before we actually do anything, oh no, actually, you know what, we can do this. I bought a signed Danny Boyle version of 28 Days Later. I put this in this case specifically. There is a DVD case that it came with, but like, yeah, it's right there. Some student in, I think, England, Danny Boyle went to their university, gave a speech, and he got it signed. And when I saw this on eBay for 20 quid, I was like, that's a no-brainer. I love 28 Days Later. And I got multiple editions. Should get them on Blu-ray as well before. But got an edition of 28 Days Later right here. So yeah, it comes with like a few postcards. The official cover of it when you slip. But yeah, I bought this because it was a couple of quid. Someone was selling a couple of quid on Amazon. The next, special edition of The Grease. Oh my god, look at that. That's amazing. I'm not even that big fan of Grease. I love musicals. Not a huge, like, not a dying fan of Grease. Definitely could boogie to it, but But this, when I saw this, I was like, I need this. There's 3 different versions. There's one with like the college jacket and the Pink Ladies jacket, I think it's called. I don't really remember, but here we are. Here we are. I'm gonna keep it out so that a weird film came across just at the start of COVID. This, and the reason I say it's weird because it is weird. Like, it's a Chinese film called Aftershock, but I have never cried so hard. I don't know if I was emotional or what it was. I've never cried that much. So I had to pick it up on DVD because it's admirable. Like, it made me cry. And then, of course, we have 28 Weeks Later. Honestly, both of them. Oh. Well, this is awkward. I have my Xbox game in here. That's embarrassing. I am embarrassed because someone was lazy. I will watch this on Disney Plus because it's out there. This is one of my favorite films. Mostly Martha. What a film! They remade this. Oh no! I don't have it in here. I don't know where it is. Shit. Anyways, hard to get. But when I got it, oh god, it's hard to get. Where is it? I need to know. Anyways, Catherine Zeta-Jones remade the film. She didn't remake it. She starred in it as Martha, not Nia Martha. No Reservations. I do have it somewhere. At some point, I will tell you when I get to it. This is a great rom-com, but even as a it's a German film. It's a good film. The acting in it, I can't ask for anything better. Oh, what a classic. The first ever old film I watched, Gone with the Wind. I was pleasantly surprised. Vivien Leigh and Clark Gable, what great actors, honestly. Another very depressing film, Grave of the Fireflies. I would say watch it, but I want to save you pain. But still, watch it. It's great. in my opinion, better than Old Boy, Lady Vengeance. This Koreans do revenge so well, and this film, it's from the director of Old Boy, and it's better than Old Boy in my opinion, but that's up for debate. There's really, What a Musical, Oliver. There is a 70s, this is a 60s one, but there's a 70s one, but in my opinion, the 70s one isn't a musical and it just lacks a lot. One of my favorite musicals of all time, Moulin Rouge. As an editor, I wrote about the editing in this goddamn film. It's, oh, mwah. The tango scene, you don't understand. If you've seen this film, oh. Next, Avatar, but a special edition of it because it was cheap in CEX and I wanted it. And it comes with 3 DVDs and something, and it might have the deleted scene that, yeah. Anna Katarina. What a film, man. I love this so much. Like, the cinematography, just, Jesus, I can't even. Oh, nice. Flushed away. This film, watched all grown up, can't get enough. A Walk to Remember, I hate this. They cannot be serious. This is the cover you choose for this film. You might as well just spit on it. You might as well just spit on it. It's such a good film. A collection of, yes, the Bogart and Bacall collection. I know most of you will be like, who? But if you know, you know. And that's the most important thing. To Have and Have Not, The Big Sleep, Dark Passage, Largo. Fun fact, I don't think it's here because it's going to be in like the second or third part of this thing. But basically, I have I have already 2 of these films because I have the Humphrey Bogart collection. They're married. They made 4 films together. They're great. I love them. Next is a film that makes you want to absolutely bawl your eyes out, the Bridge to Terabithia. Like, I grew up watching this. This film has so much magic in it. What a classic. And for June too. But I'm a cheerleader. I did not expect this film to be what it was. I put off watching it. And then when I watched it, I was like, holy shit, this is such a great film. And yeah, there it is. Next, a French classic, but also, yeah, Amelia. By the way, okay, it's not empty. It's not empty. This is so... Actually, I know where Mostly Martha is. I just remembered. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Emile, sorry, not Amelia. Emile. Again, you gotta watch this film. It's somewhere, it's... The cinema, the color... Oh, I need to stop because I know what's gonna happen if I don't. Castaway. Do you know there's people on this planet that haven't seen Castaway? That's right. It's not one of those films that's like, you gotta see it. It's one of those things that it's so original for what it is, and yet if you did it now, it'd be like, oh, you just copied this film. That's what it would be, so. You know what I'm gonna say? One of my all-time favorite. I'm not even, I love this film so much. It's actually playing in a cinema during this month, obviously, because it's June. And I can't go see it because unfortunately it's not available. But, oh, my God. Cate Blanchett. Oh. Coraline. I watched this quite late. It was like a few years ago. Pleasantly surprised. I actually rewatched it not too long ago. It's a great film. Oh my God. Yes. Aquamarine. This film. I grew up watching it. You know what? It's funny. This is just supposed to be, like a chick flick, a teenage comedy. But it's so much more than that. God damn it. Like, there's just this story. Like, I don't know. And then a kind of a random one, but we've got kind of the part 1 of season 1 of Attack on Titan. Because I know a good story when I see one, and this is it. You know what I just realized? I need to remove this whole layer and then put it somewhere. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, second layer. I decided to make this into actually 3 parts now, so yeah, I'm sorry. Let's start. Okay, of course, don't mess with the Zohan. I mean, I watched this with my brother. It's a funny film. that's all I can say. I think I saw this in Poundland and picked it up. Next, we've got the Snow Dogs film. This is one of my Christmas films. I love this film so much. I grew up watching it. It just gives me that cozy feeling inside. Oh god, I shouldn't tap the mic. It just gives me this cozy feeling, and like, I just love it so much. Oh no, this is a terrible film. Jokes, everyone loves this film. There's nothing more to say about it. Like, it's a classic. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So, quick story. So this is a special edition as well. Well, yes, it is. It's a special edition. It's like that. I don't know why it's like, but yeah, it's a special edition. Okay, quick. Ranched in 2019, 2020 came out on Netflix. It's adapted from this book and this kind of film, so I wanted to watch it. I prefer Ranched. I don't know. I know, but I don't have any regrets saying that. Next is one of the first films I ever had in my collection that I brought from like the HMV series. Song Without End. I never finished it, but it's here now, and it's an old film, and if I ever do finish it, good for me. I don't know if I will. Mamma Mia, the movie. I have countless of these editions. This is like a shiny edition with the slipcover. I see it, I buy it. This is kind of how it works most of the time. Oh, by the way, I love Mamma Mia. First film we ever looked at in university, actually. So if that means anything to you, you're probably thinking I went to a shit university now. The Grand Budapest Hotel. I started watching it, never finished it. I know. There's so many films. It's like, you gotta watch this. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And, you know, Wes Anderson, he's a genius. Next, the film that I saw years ago, but Jodie Foster's Panic Room. Did you know Kristen Stewart from Twilight is in it as a 12-year-old? Because I didn't until I did. It's a great film. Great thriller is what I should say. Next is a weird one. Bought it from Poundland. The Ultimate Slasher Movies 1/ price. I don't know why I'm holding them. Look at this. I'm holding it. It's got 3 slasher films. Never got around to watching any of these yet. It's got, God, getting a phone call. Mask Maker, Carnival of Fear, The Bunnyman Massacre. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Okay, sorry, I had a phone call. We'll get through this, don't worry. Next we have is, I don't know how to pronounce this, and I don't want to embarrass myself, so I'm just not going to. Great romance film, really enjoyed it. You know what, I don't know. Is it in focus? There we go, it's in focus. Now am I in focus? You gonna put me in a focus? Great, I love these lens. It's really great. Next we have Wallace and Gromit, 3 of like the shorts from it. I had to get it, and talking of which, one of my favorite, just like, you know, like just the Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. It's such a great film. I love that it's in like a yellow DVD thing. Yeah, it's great. Next, the very underrated, extremely underrated, DreamWorks film, Sinbad Legend of Seven Seas. I grew up watching this so many times. It's underrated, so that's all I'm gonna say for now. Tintin, what a film! Again, like, not enough credit. You know, people will look at like cartoons or animation and be like, they are their own genre. They're not their own genre. They're a way of telling a story. You know, I don't think that just because I'm 22 years old, that means like I can't watch animated or cartoons anymore. I think the exact opposite. I think this is the perfect time to watch these, because people who make these are not kids. People who make these are adults. They know what they're doing, okay? It's all I'm gonna say. Next, we've got Oblivion. I heard it was shit, but picked it up anyways. Haven't seen it yet. I probably will start watching it and think, what a shit fuck. What a shit film. Oh, we've got another one. Mamma Mia, the movie, 10th anniversary special edition. It's a different cover, so I had to get it. Meh. I don't have anything else to say. A few more films, and then we're pretty much done. So we've got the Mulan special edition, one of the best Disney films ever made, basically. Sorry if I'm rushing through it now. I'm not really rushing. I'm just like, yous will get the point. Next, we've got Tinkerbell Lost Treasure, the best Tinkerbell film there is. You cannot argue with me about this. This is the best one. This is the best one. So if you're gonna watch Tinkerbell, you gotta watch the second. You gotta watch the first one if you get context. But you gotta watch this one as well afterwards. Grew up watching it, so it's not just because of nostalgia. Totally not because of nostalgia. And then we've got Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. Oh, I saw this in the cinema when they were doing like a Disney re-release here. Man, Snow White doesn't get enough credit, you know. Next we've got Kung Fu Panda. Grew up watching this. What else do you want from me? It's a great film. Okay, don't want to get into this because I could give you a whole history of these films, because there's a whole like, what's the word for it? Like, there's just a whole like world, like a thing. Okay, it's called Untold Scandal, and there's different films from different countries that follow the same format of the story. That's why it's like, yeah, it's like a reworking of Dangerous Liaisons. That's where it comes from. But there's different versions. Like, trust me, there's like I don't know. I don't want to get into it now. The Lost Boys. I own this because of someone. Can't say it's my favorite film. It's not nostalgic to me. But, you know, look at this dude. I get it. You know. Next is arguably my favorite Disney film, Pocahontas. I hate this cover. John Smith, what have they done to John Smith? Look at that. John Smith does not deserve this. What have they done? And then last but certainly not least, we have ta-da-da, Tinkerbell, because I had to get the first one. But yeah, that I'm actually gonna make this into 3 parts because there's another shelf there, but I don't want to make this video an hour long, so it's just going to be basically just over 30 minutes long. So yeah, part 1 of part 3. Hopefully you enjoyed. I loved this. I could talk about an hour for most of these DVDs, but yeah, I'll see you in part 2.